Hello friends, today we are going to learn how to create new items in Incluziv ERP. Whenever you're using your ERP, the first thing is to import some items into the ERP, and without wasting much time, we are going to get into how to create those items in the ERP. So after you log into the ERP, the first thing you need to do is go into settings and look out at the product category master. The product category master would already have a couple of product categories like fabrics or catalogs made into it. In case not, then you can add a new category using the new button on top. You can add a new category like fabrics or leatherite or whatever you would want to have. Give it a product category code. The unit of measurements are already there, so you can sell it in meters, in square feet, in square meters. Since fabrics are sold in decimals, you can allow giving decimals as yes. And remember to keep piecewise stocking as yes. The piecewise stocking as yes allows you to give a unique roll number to every roll of fabric that you purchase. Keep collection mapping as no. And in case you involve brokers in your sales process and you would like to give brokerage to your salesman, then you can enable brokerage sale as yes. QDS available. Now, with a lot of distributors and manufacturers, they use something known as a quality, design, and shade to define a fabric. Although this is quite prevalent in the industry, but there are people who do not use this nomenclature. In case you are one of those distributors who would like to have the quality of the fabric, the design of the fabric, and the shade of the fabric, apart from the collection and the serial number, you should keep this as yes. But remember, for the whole category of the fabrics, you will have to input quality, design, and shade while creating a new fabric. However, if you're one of those distributors who doesn't have QDS in all their product definitions, you can keep this as no. And obviously the status has to be kept as yes. Once you create your product category, you can directly jump in to creating new items. Coming back to creating new items, you can create an item one by one using the item master, or you can go to utility, upload link, upload items to create items in bulk. At one point of time, you can create items of one product category and of one company. So there is a sample Excel file available here, which you can download and you can fill it up and upload it here. So let me just download the sample Excel file. While the columns of the Excel file are defined here and which fields are mandatory and which ones are non-mandatory are also defined here. Now the Excel file has got all these fields. Collection is the catalog or the collection name, serial number. In case you're using quality, design, and shade, you need to fill that up. An item name is the unique SKU name. So for each fabric, you have a unique SKU name. In case you have a fabric which gets repeated in two different catalogs, you can keep the SKU name, that is the item name, and the quality, design, shade same across both the catalogs, whereas you can change the collection name and serial number. I'll show you shortly with an example. RRP is for people who print or who display a recommended retail price to their customers. In case you don't use that, you can leave that field blank. The vendor master is the supplier from whom you're buying the product. Please remember that the vendor needs to be there in the system using the vendor master before you put it here. In case while uploading the file, the name of the vendor doesn't match with the name of the vendors available in the system, the vendor linking of this item would not happen. Purchase price is the price at which you get the product from the vendor. RLT is the reorder lead time. So whenever you buy a product, you would like to have a reorder lead time of how many days it takes for the product to reach you once you offer a purchase order. So in that case, you have to put the reorder lead time as 10 days, 15 days, 60 days, whatever time it takes for the material to reach you. HSN code is basically a classification of the fabric. So you can put whatever HSN code you have. And color tag is normally for e-commerce transactions. You can decide upon whether you want to have a color tag or not. So what we see over here is I've done two collections, Amaze and Zenith. And we've given different serial numbers. Amaze is from 101 to 135, and Zenith is from 501 to 545. And we've given a quality, a design name, and a shade name. The item name, I've kept it simple with a collection and serial name. Now imagine if there is a fabric which is common in Amaze and Zenith. So let me take Amaze 107, and I want to use the same fabric in Zenith 542. So what I'll do is I will replace the quality, design, shade, and the item name with that in Amaze. The vendor is the same. There are two different prices and there are two different items. So we have this Excel file ready. I'm saving this Excel file and we go back to product category. I'll select fabrics. I'll choose the file and I'll upload it. And all these things are there. And now I save this item. On saving this item, all these items got saved. And when I look into my inventory, I get Amaze, which is the collection I uploaded, and I get all the serial numbers. So when I select the serial number, I get the product name, which I had given. Now look at what happens to Amaze 107. So Amaze 107 is the product. Now it's got two collections. That is, the main collection is Amaze 107. The sub collection is Zenith 542. So if I select Zenith and 542, I again see the product name as Amaze 107. And when I search this, I can see that Amaze 107 is the main product and Zenith 542 is the sub-product. So hope this item master creation is clear. The vendor linking has also happened because the item master is created. And when I click on the product name, this is again a configurable feature. I can look at what are the taxes available, what is the vendor, what are the main and sub collections, what is the purchase price. All these informations are available to me. Before we close this session, I would like to highlight one more important point that you need to keep in mind. While you are uploading the Excel, there is a possibility that the HSN code that you have used is not available in the system, and the Excel may throw out an error. In such a case, what you need to do is you need to go back to the system, into settings, go to the HSN code master under organization, and look if you have the HSN code available. If not, you can click here, add the HSN code that you require, select the tax that is applicable on the HSN code, and add it. For international customers, please note that you would not have a different sales and purchase tax. You would have a single VAT or a GST, as the case may be. So hope this session has been good and you would be able to create your own items. Thank you and keep learning with Incluziv ERP.